Datadumpy.
In 2004, off the coast of Southern California, U.S. Navy pilots encountered something they weren't trained to understand. An object, white, smooth, oval-shaped, and roughly the size of a commercial plane, moving in ways no aircraft should be able to. They called it the Tic Tac, and to this day, no one, military, scientific, or civilian, has offered a definitive explanation. This is the true story of the Tic Tac UAP, and why it still has the world asking, what did they see? The incident occurred during routine training exercises near the USS Nimitz Carrier Strike Group. On November 14, 2004, radar operators aboard the USS Princeton picked up strange aerial anomalies over several days. They appeared at 80,000 feet, dropped to sea level in seconds, and then vanished. That day, 2 FA-18 Super Hornet fighter jets were dispatched to investigate. Commander David Fravor and Lieutenant Commander Jim Slate witnessed what they described as a white, oblong craft, hovering just above the ocean. It had no wings, no visible propulsion, and it maneuvered with instantaneous acceleration. Fravor attempted to intercept the object, only to see it dart off like a bullet, disappearing in less than a second. A few hours later, a second fighter jet managed to capture video of a similar object using an infrared targeting camera. That footage, now known as the FLIR 1 or Tic Tac video, would later be leaked and eventually confirmed as authentic by the Pentagon. In the footage, U.S. Navy pilots can be heard reacting in disbelief.
Dude, this is a fucking drone, bro. There's a whole fleet of them. Look on the ASA. My gosh. They're all going against the wind. The wind's 120 knots from the west. Look at that thing, dude. That's not our LNS though, is it? It's not. That is the LNS, dude. Well, if there's like... Look at that thing. It's rotating.
There's a whole fleet of them, one says. Look at that thing. The object appears to rotate mid-air, with no clear source of lift or thrust. Its movements defy conventional physics, or at least the physics we currently understand. This wasn't CGI. It wasn't a YouTube hoax. It was filmed, verified, and acknowledged by the U.S. Department of Defense. In 2017, the story hit mainstream media after the New York Times published an article titled "Glowing Auras and Black Money." The article revealed a previously classified Pentagon program, the Advanced Aerospace Threat Identification Program, or ATIP. The program had investigated the Tic Tac incident among others, and was funded with $22 million in black budget defense spending. In 2020, the Department of Defense officially released 3 UAP videos, including the Tic Tac footage, confirming their authenticity, but not their origin. They referred to the objects simply as unidentified aerial phenomena. So what was the Tic Tac? Some skeptics suggest sensor glitches, misidentification, or even advanced foreign drones. Others, including some former military personnel, insist the object demonstrated technology beyond anything known to exist. Commander Fravor has stood by his account for nearly 2 decades. He says what he saw was not from this world, but no one, government, academic or private, has ever provided a definitive explanation. To this day, the incident remains one of the most credible and well-documented UAP encounters in history. Not because it proves aliens exist, but because it's an unsolved puzzle, backed by radar data, eyewitness accounts, and military confirmation. The Tic Tac UAP is a rare case where mystery meets verification. We don't know what it was, but we know it was there. An object, tracked by radar, filmed by fighter jets and confirmed by the Pentagon with no clear explanation. In an age of endless disinformation, this story stands out, not for what it claims, but for what it can't explain. So what do you think the Tic Tac was? Advanced tech, a glitch, or something else entirely? Drop your theory in the comments. Subscribe to Datadumpy for more documented mysteries, internet anomalies, and untold truths. See you in the next upload.